dark light. Don't matter in this motherfucker, you heard? Blame it on the juice, blame it on Patron, blame it on the Jack, it got you in the zone. Blame it on the alcohol, blame it on the alcohol. I'm fucked up, nigga, I'm twisted.
Anyways, let's get this shit rolling.
All right. Welcome back. Deja, long time no talk.
What's up?
How you doing? Welcome back to the Touch of Messy podcast. Abdul here.
Deja here. I'm super excited for this episode.
Let's introduce the podcast. You know, some people like jumping in episode 2 instead of episode 1. What's this about?
If you've missed episode 1, you haven't missed anything crazy. Basically, we talk about current events in our lives as two young professionals that are also creatives that are trying to just like make it in this Seattle world, but like not only make it as creatives and young professionals, but also dating and like the ups and downs of dating. And you're laughing at me because you're so damn single right now. And we're going to fix that by the end of this series.
The goal is for me to be married by December 31st, 2023. Not engaged, married. So mark your calendars. I'm not sure who it'll be with or where it'll be, but it'll be at some point there.
And we do know that I'm going to be the person that's marrying them.
She's ordained. Are you?
If you're looking to put a submission in
To
be his wife, you can find me at deja.richardson on Instagram, and I will screen you for STDs. Stay safe. Anyways.
That was very Barbie movie of you, the way that you said that. Nice.
Did you just talk to me in code?
Truth or drink question. A little icebreaker for us.
Yeah, so if you missed last episode, every intro, we want to do a little icebreaker. So today we decided let's do truth or drink.
Mm-hmm.
All right, which you can find where?
At Target.
At Target.
Yes. Shout out to Cut.
Shout out to
You
Cut.
can find Deja on Cut.
You can find Abdul on Cut if you really want to call out Cut episodes.
Deja, I thought you fell in love on Cut. What happened? You want to talk about that? Deja was on a Button episode and she won.
Yeah, and Abdul was on a Truth or Drink episode and he lost. Hence why we are looking for love for Abdul. Please submit below, and then he will submit below. Anyways, let's get it started. All right.
Well, that one got me. Here are the dirty ones here.
Oh, okay.
And the less dirty ones over there.
I like a dirty one.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty one. What's your most complimented anatomical feature as described by lovers? Now, anatomical, I actually was watching Cut.
Anatomical?
Anatomical.
I was about to say, what are you saying?
Anima. Did I just say anima? Anatomical.
Uh-huh.
Anatomical
Feature.
doesn't mean like something that is described like.
What is your definition of it? I'll answer whatever that question is.
No, why don't we just Google it? Because
From my understanding, it is a body part. I feel like they are heavily hinting towards the obvious.
okay. So
What does Webster's dictionary define it?
yeah, body structure relating to the study of anatomy,
Mhm.
relating to bodily structure.
I would say my height. That's like a pretty go-to situation. It's crazy that the person that's 4'11" is booing my height right now.
How tall are you?
6'2".
So that means subtract 1. So he's 6'1", ladies.
I'll take 6'1". Honestly, after 6 feet, you don't really got to argue for extra inches.
But how about at 6 feet?
Then I feel like you're still good. Once you've passed 6 foot, you're good.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Well, everyone's 6 foot to me.
How tall are you?
4'11", and I love it.
Are you really 4'11"?
Yeah, but you know that's the thing.
I was joking when I said
I'm exactly
4'11".
4'11", and you know the thing is, men have always told me that that's the one thing they would change about me, that they would make me taller. It's actually trifling.
What?
It's trifling.
Why? Wait, is that a conversation piece? Like, what would you change about me?
Well, when I was younger, that was a conversation piece. You know, kids just, flirting. Well, if you could change one thing about me, would it be? And when this man said my height,
Isn't the answer nothing?
the answer is nothing.
Right.
But he said height. Shout out to...
What's his name? Say it. You got a little touch of
Just
messy.
kidding. No, I won't say his name. You know who you are, and I know you're watching. Get off my page. Anyways,
Oh, he's still on your page?
probably
Look him up. Show me his Instagram right now.
he got me blocked.
Whoa. That,
Because he loved me so much. Anyways, and that's the truth. That's the truth. You ever had a man love you so much he had to block you? That's the power of the... Just kidding. Anyways, so every other guy that I've dated as an adult has also just kind of been like, usually I don't date girls as short as you, but like, I'll give you a pass. And I'm just kind of like, that's so rude.
that's fucking crazy. I'm like, hey, you'll do for now.
Like, I'm the exception because I got a big personality.
You have, I didn't know you were 4'11".
Size
Based on your
matters.
personality, if we only worked in the pandemic and I just saw you over Zoom, I'm like, yeah, she's like 5'8" or
Yeah, it's because
something.
my ass is so big. I sit tall. Just kidding. Any Hinkle, your turn.
All right. This is a great way to get to know you and for the audience to get to know you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see yourself committing to one sexual partner for the rest of your life?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a really lame question. No shot needed. I think we should keep playing until we take
Until we tell me I'll take a shot?
Because
All right.
I'm trying to get drunk. I'm just kidding. But I think that...
You can see yourself one dick for life?
Oh, for sure. The right will get you right. I definitely just feel like there's different ways to like keep it spicy, and like I don't need to.
Such as?
That wasn't the question. Stick to the question. You ain't got a teleprompter, so stick to the question. And I just feel like
What is this accent?
once the tequila, wait until this tequila
All right.
hits me. I'm gonna start being. I'm Dominican, so soy Dominicana. Okay.
Is that your Dominican accent?
Whatever. Yo soy Dominicana. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
yeah, I think I see myself only if I could have been with only one person, I would have only been with one person.
You were almost with the one person, right?
Why don't you mind your goddamn business?
All right, that's like episode 5 stuff.
Episode 5,
Okay.
episode 20.
Oh, 25. Uh-oh. I don't like that look. I don't like that nutty professor
I
look.
picked it right from the top.
That's an evil ass laugh.
I love this question. Are your armpits sweating?
Are my
That wasn't the question.
They are.
That
actually.
wasn't a question.
Actually.
Are you nervous?
Well,
On a
yes.
scale of 1 to 10?
I don't know what this hype is.
How nervous are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Huh?
How nervous are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Like a 7.
It's okay. Okay.
I'm more scared than nervous.
I'm gonna look you in the eye when I say this.
Mhm.
Assuming that we were both single, would you hook up with me? How desperate would you have to be?
Jesus. I'd take that to an 8. I'd probably say no. I think the fact that we are in a working professional relationship, that's like a line that I don't like crossing.
Cut it. Cut it right now. Okay. Okay.
It's just like we're coworkers now.
Why wouldn't you just take the shot?
I mean, yes, I'll take
Why
it.
wouldn't you just
But I
take
feel
the
like taking the shot infers like, oh, he was thinking about it, but he's too nervous to say it. You know how
He
those
said,
fucking
"You ain't
little
ruining my
commenters be.
LLC. You ain't ruining my LLC. Not today. Okay.
Yes.
You take your shot.
No, I answered the question. What you mean?
Oh, I thought you said you were going to take it anyway.
I can take it anyway.
No. Okay. The rule is that we will take the shot when we don't want to answer the question.
Mm-hmm.
He answered the question.
Ooh. I could do all the theatrics.
Don't play me.
Oh.
Not the Halloween ghost.
All right, this is I bet $1 that you're going to take a shot.
Mm,
Do you want to take that bet?
no.
Okay.
I ain't got money. I'm broke. This times is hard.
describe one of the finest and most memorable orgasms you've ever had. What were the conditions?
I've never had an orgasm.
It's a damn lie. That's a damn fucking lie. If you don't answer the question, I'll say the name of the person. We've had this conversation, Dave. You better take that damn shot. Hey, like she said for the last one, you know who you are.
Okay.
You could just answer the question,
I
too.
don't want to. I don't want to talk about that.
Why not?
It's inappropriate. This shit stinks so bad. I'm not
What
gonna
the-
lie. This old ass tequila that you got in the back of the room in the
That was
closet.
literally the last drop.
I hate drinking from the bottom of the bottle.
You can answer the question.
Mm-mm.
You hate the yerba mate and you hate the tequila. 3, 2, 1, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Level up. Level up. Level up. Okay.
3, 3.
No,
3.
why is mine so much bigger than yours? You little chicken?
We're about the same. Barely.
No, mine's bigger.
Barely.
You heard it here first. Mine's bigger than Abdul's. Okay, ready?
Go ahead. Again, you can answer the question if you like.
I'm not ready for this.
Oh, you're going to answer the question?
No, I'm not. One thing about me, I ain't answer it. I plead the fifth. Where's Jordan Butler when you need him? Plead the fifth.
You don't. I'll take it with you. How about that?
No, because you got more
All
to
right.
go.
All right.
And I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get that ass. Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1, go. Damn, on a Wednesday.
And I'm not even my own boss like Abdul.
All right. Okay. I'm ready. Oh, that tequila hit you.
What's the best compliment you've ever gotten on your sexual performance?
Oh.
It's just so
Who was that impersonation?
Was that your impersonation of
That
your
was my-
performance?
I'm gonna just take a drink.
I love him too. She didn't complain about it. But she didn't comment. That's
Yeah.
true.
Not complaining is a compliment to me.
Boy, no. Answer the question.
Just a good.
Okay, drink. Nope, I'd rather you drink than lie. Come on.
Hey.
And that is Truth or Drink. With
To Munches. To Ice Spice.
Manchester. And that's a touch of messy.
Ugh.
Disgusting.
Oh, that was good.
Uh-huh.
My bad. I'm just gonna wait until I'm done chewing.
You kind of talk like you're chewing. Do you know that?
That is the wildest thing anybody has ever said to me.
Has anyone ever told you that?
No, I've never heard that in my life. What does that mean? You talk like you're chewing. Whoa.
You better not cut that.
You've made
better
me
not
self-conscious about a whole new thing that I've never even thought about before.
Sometimes you just forget to open your mouth when you
What
talk.
do you mean? What do you mean? I'm just doing this shit.
You know what I'm saying, man? Just doing the average life skin. You're my day.
All right.
Anyways.
Deja, we have our first advice column question for us.
Okay.
You ready? I'm going to read out the thing. The person asked to be anonymous. So I'm going to leave it as an anonymous thing.
Okay. Can I?
But they said, hey, I'm hoping to get some advice. I'm approaching 30 soon, and I'm feeling the pressure to get my life together, specifically my love life. I haven't been in a serious relationship in 4 years, and every time something starts to materialize with someone, I sabotage the relationship, looking for a reason as to why it wouldn't work out. I hear a lot about having to pick battles and that no one is perfect, but what's the difference between settling and having standards? Am I really ready for love, or am I just getting old and desperate? Am I fucked up for dating, but not knowing what I want? Please help.
Abdul, you didn't have to write in. You could have just just asked, and I would have.
Whoa.
First of all, second of all,
Also, you got me self-conscious about talking like I'm chewing. I feel like my mouth watered as I was talking because I got nervous.
I think that when you meet the right person, it doesn't feel like settling. I think that everybody comes with things that you're going to like or not understand because we all have different backgrounds. But I think that I've been personally in maybe relationships where someone has made me feel like I was the problem, or like the things that were genuinely concerning me or hurting me was like just my fault. Like it's an issue with me. Like this person is sleeping with other people. Sounds real specific. Just kidding. But I was the problem, right? And so I think that when you meet the right person, it won't really feel like work. Maybe you should think about where, if you're someone that believes in love, if you're someone that believes in marriage, where do you want your wife to be in this moment? Do you want your wife to be in a club right now? Do you want your wife to be in a library? Do you want your wife to be at a charity event, right? Go to that place. And I think that those like-minded individuals, the problems that they might bring to you might be something that you can like easily work through and it won't feel like work to you. No? Okay?
But how do you know if that's the right person? And how do you know you're not just like settling for somebody that you could find?
I truly believe that when you know, you know. I think that...
Yick.
I hate that. It's giving light skin. We need a light skin button.
Should we get a light skin button?
Please.
We can make that very easily.
Get a dark skin one.
Dark skin? No. That's problematic. I'm not pressing that button.
Period. So,
Continue.
I think that when it's the right person, it won't feel like you're settling. If you feel like you're settling, if you're thinking, oh, I'm settling, they're not the right person.
It sounds like this random person, who's not me, obviously, just
I just
doesn't
heard
know
you burp under your breath just now.
when.
Just now you're like,
I did under my breath,
You're
but
like, this
into the
random person.
microphone.
This random person. This man is gassy, bro. Sorry.
This
Cut that.
this random person is still doesn't know. You said you're not settling when you're not settling, but that's not like.
No,
How do you know when you're not settling?
If you think to yourself, am I settling? That's not the right person for you. I promise you, when a person walks in the room that's your girl, your man, your them, they, them.
Whoa, that's a bar right there.
Cut. I promise you, when you meet the person that walks in the room and you're like, that's the person I'm supposed to be with, how disrespectful would it be to you or up to them for you to think, I'm settling? Like settling, that's like so disrespectful. And I felt that way myself before. Am I settling? Everyone goes through that. If you're having that thought, you are settling.
There should just be undeniable.
I think that people can have problems without you feeling like you're settling. The only time I've ever felt like I was settling was when I was settling.
What?
That sounds like a chapter in that Drake book.
That does sound like a chapter in that Drake book.
Quote it.
Do you want me to answer this question? Or do you got more?
Yeah, you. I want to hear you. Sorry.
I think.
We need to hear more men speaking.
Yeah, I don't think men have had enough time to speak.
Period.
Just in general. It's tough. I feel like that's a decision that you need to make, person, as an individual. Nobody will be perfect. There will always be something in anybody that you wish was different. At least in my life, I've met thousands of people in my life. I've never... Whoa.
I copied you. I don't even...
I've just like met humans. I've met many humans in my life. No human I've met has been perfect. And there's always been something about everybody, even the people I love with all my heart, that sometimes annoys me and sometimes it's not perfect. And it feels like this person is coming from a bit of a scared place and scared to make a wrong decision. And unfortunately, you will never know that it's a wrong decision until you make it and then you figure out later. But it's not the end of the world. Life expectancy is super long. If you fuck up, just try again. Start over. Leave your family and move to a different country.
Mm-hmm. And also, I would say too, Abdul, for this person specifically, what about your own shit? What are they settling for?
Whoa.
I think when you look within, when you look inward.
What'd you call me? Continue. Continue.
When you look inside yourself.
Hey, yo.
Look within.
Mm-hmm.
You might see that there's things that you're not perfect about too. I think self-reflection is really important. So, anyways, great question. Next.
That was our advice corner. If anybody wants to send in questions for us to answer on the podcast, you can DM us at Touch of Messy on Instagram.
Please, because I can't do another submission from Abdul.
All right. Let's have a debate, Deja. I feel like we might have different answers for this
sure.
one. Here's our debate question of the week.
Not him prepping himself for the debate question that he created. Let's hear.
If someone cheats, is it fully their fault, not the person that they slept with? So let's say if I cheated on my partner, is the other woman completely absolved of blame?
It is absolutely never the other woman's fault.
What about the other man?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
And here's why. I think that the agreement is between you and the person you're dating. It has nothing to do with the person that they're sleeping with. There is always going to be someone prettier. Take it in now. There's always someone prettier than you, smarter than you, funnier than you.
Oh. Who are you talking to?
The person that you choose should think that you surpass all the other things that person has to offer. And so if your man slips and falls into some girl's coochie, smack him upside the head, not her. That's my debate. I mean, I don't condone in domestic violence. I've never smacked someone in my life. But I definitely think it is absolutely never the woman's fault or the man's fault. Like, it is always the person that you're dating.
So is the other person completely free of any
You ain't
judgment?
gotta fuck with them either. No, they can be judged immediately, but it's not their fault.
Ooh.
They say, like, there's this debate of, like, can you break a happy home? Or can you, like, can you be a home wrecker? But it's like, if the door was locked, if there was security.
I fully disagree.
Are you kidding me?
I think
He's the other woman, y'all.
I don't know, there's morals that go with it, and if you know somebody is in a relationship, even if they make a move on you, there is somebody else that's going to get hurt. Even if it is the person that's making the move on you's fault, they still have a partner that will get hurt in all of this, and you are playing a hand in this. If you don't know about the other partner, and it turns out that they have a significant other, that you have nothing to do with anything. But if you sleep with somebody knowing that they are with somebody, you're not at the same amount of fault as a person that cheated, but I still think you're.
So we're saying the same
if
thing.
If I was courting somebody and it turns out that they were the other woman, I feel like that would be a red flag for me.
Mm-hmm.
Just because your views on what is acceptable and what is not acceptable is kind of iffy. And it just seems like you would be more leaning towards not taking responsibility for your actions.
I agree, but you didn't give all that context.
What do you mean?
Like, yeah, I agree 100%. Like, if you're like going actively trying to go break a home, you need help, psychological help, and you're very insecure, period. But I guess I kind of interpreted the question as like, yeah, like whose fault is it? Like, and if there was a fault to be chosen, whether they went into it knowingly or not, I'm blaming my man because I don't know that person.
That's true.
I don't know that person. I don't know what your home upbringing is. My first instinct is to have grace with all people. But
let me add a caveat to that.
go ahead.
Is it different if
Don't you
the person, the other woman knows you versus doesn't know
knows me
you?
as a person?
Yeah. Like, doesn't like know you, but just like, oh yeah, I've seen
But,
Deja.
okay.
I've been to a Deja show.
Here's the thing. Your question was, whose fault is it?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to faults, there is a hold on. Right.
I'm waiting. I'm just
When it comes to
positioning myself.
faults, like if there's a jury, there is the what is the word?
Yeah, I just remembered I have jury duty. I should.
Oof. I never had it. They can't find me.
They try to get me for this coming Tuesday. I've already made plans.
You look like a witness.
What does that mean?
You look like you saw some shit. I'm just kidding.
I look like a witness. Wow.
He gonna go home in the mirror. He gonna be in the mirror like, I look like a witness. Illegal. He's like, I look like a witness. Yes, I did. I think
You look like a witness is fucking crazy. Can we get Jordan, if you're listening, put that on a t-shirt, please.
you look like a witness. On the back it says, I saw some shit. There is the defendant, and then there is the what?
Jury?
No.
The plaintiff?
Plaintiff. Yeah, anyways, my whole point to the story is like you said, whose fault is it? If you have to pick one person whose fault it is, even if the girl went into it knowing like, I don't have an agreement with the girl, I don't have an agreement with the man, I have the agreement with the person I am dating.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not mad at nobody else. I'm not checking for anyone else except for the person that I'm in a partnership with. And I'm not mad. Here's the thing. I'm never mad at anyone else. I'm not mad. I'm at this point, it's my fault. Because for me, I feel like it's just one of those things where I'm like, okay, you did this thing. And I just don't really vibe with you now. That's cool. I'm saving you on my phone as do not disturb. And I deserve better.
Why are you saving them in your phone to begin with?
Because if I accidentally answer because I didn't save their number, I'm gonna be heated. If I gave them a warm greeting like hello, and I find out it's you deserve better, I'm heated. Give me my greeting back. So that's why. Have you ever been the other man?
I was almost the other man in a situation.
What does that look like?
It was just somebody was clearly welcoming the situation while they were committed in a relationship. And I asked, are you in an open relationship? And they said no. And they were still
On that.
Yeah, on that, like, yeah, come over type situation. And I never went through with it just because it's fucked up. I feel like had I made that decision, I am also to blame for it. I might be 40% to blame and she's 6% to blame, but I'm still a big factor in that happening. She can cheat all she wants, but I'm not going to get involved in other people's drama. I'm not going to break up a happy home.
Because you can't fight.
That's true. No, motherfuckers got guns these days. And if I die over some fucking pussy, I'm going to be so angry with myself.
It's way better to die over dick.
Would you die over dick?
Sometimes I felt like I was dead because of... I'm just kidding.
Whoa. Hey, yo. Is that the person that you wanted to answer for the card of your best and most memorable orgasm?
Stop it. I
Answer
never
the
answered
question.
that card. I never do that. Anyways,
I never do that.
I never do that.
All right, back to another segment of Come Clean. Confess something that you did at some point in your life that you've never admitted to. In 2017, I went to Morocco with some friends, and I didn't fully understand what the urinal situation was, or what was a urinal and what wasn't. And it's kind of embarrassing. I grew up in Kenya, so I've been around these kind of things.
You grew up in Kenya
I lived there for 10 years,
until you were 10.
until I was 13. So from 3 to 13, I was in Kenya.
Where were you born?
Here in Seattle.
You were born in Seattle?
Where do you say that?
I'm sorry.
We say that
You
Lake
were
Stevens.
born in Seattle.
Yeah.
I wasn't born in Lake Stevens,
Where were you born?
California.
We're in California.
Don't worry about it.
Sounds
so
like
so somebody can read my birth chart? No, I'm not doing that. Get away from me. So the question was about you.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom came to Seattle and said, let's go back to Kenya. And then
Yo, I
back
shit
to
in a
Seattle.
urinal, and you're hung up on me being born in Seattle. That's crazy.
You are so... What's wrong with you?
No, I was born here, but then my parents got divorced when I was young. So me and my mom moved back to Kenya.
And your sister?
And my sister, too.
Damn, I'm really sorry you had to go through that.
That's fine.
Was it solid or not solid shit?
My parents' marriage or
Shit,
the
the
poop?
shit.
It was like I always get like sick when I'm traveling for an extended period of time. So it's like a food poisoning
Every time?
adjacent. Yeah.
Every time you travel, you get sick.
Yeah. For an extended period of time. If I'm in a different country for over a week, I will get food poisoning at some point. And
You know you're not supposed to drink the water.
it's hard to avoid it when you're there for that long. If you're on vacation at a resort, it's different. If you're at a hostel or if you're just staying with a friend's family, there's only so much bottled water you can get. And also, bottled water is bad for the environment.
Here we go with that shit.
Well, yeah, I took a shit in the urinal, and if anybody had to deal with that shit, I apologize.
Literally.
Yeah.
Someone had to deal with
Somebody
shit.
had to deal
Not
with it.
There's no ifs,
Yeah.
ands. There's
And
just your butt.
I just
shitting in the
want to
urinal.
make it clear that it's not like an American urinal. It's like a urinal that is in the ground.
So you squatted.
Oh, yeah. Because I've been pooping in Kenya, and I've been pooping in holes on the ground for like 10 years plus.
When's the last time you pooped in a hole?
I was in Kenya last summer, and I
You
pooped in a hole.
shat
once.
in a hole.
Not like a hole, but like a bathroom that is on the ground. It's not for the weak knees. Meg the Stallion would love this story.
I'm such a visual person. I'm so sorry I have to see you like this.
Do you want me to show you?
No, yeah.
Okay. This is for the...
Don't shit yourself now.
If you're only listening to this, you got to watch it on YouTube
Ready?
to see this.
Hands on your knees, shake your ass, like a rat. Hands on your knees, shake your ass, like a rat.
If this was a toilet, just kind of step over it. Usually you take your pants off, but if you're slow enough, you put it around your legs.
Wait, you take your pants all the way off?
Yeah.
You shit like that?
I did like this for 10 years.
You gotta shit a little bit now? Yeah! Oh my God.
Which is why I have a squatty potty at my house.
You do. He has a squatty potty and a duvet. What is it called? Bidet? Bidet. What is it
Bidet.
called? Bidet. You got a squatty potty and a
Until
bidet.
somebody here doesn't clean their ass if they're calling it a duvet. Unless you're using a duvet.
You know what I use? Do you wanna know what I use on this ass?
Whoa.
Anyways, into the next segment. Mhm.
What is the next segment? That's it.
That's it?
That's it. We've been at this for 48 minutes right now.
The second half was 48 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about how that date went the other night, Abdul. I'm just kidding.
I can talk about it. I'm open to talk about it. Went on a date. I'm currently on the quest for love,
You're not even going to keep this in.
2024.
You're so
I
fake.
could cut all this out, which
Why
is great.
would you do this? Why
It's a
would you
great
do that?
power.
Be messy. The podcast is called A Touch of Messy.
We'll see how I feel when I edit this tomorrow.
He's like, we'll see how I feel once the shot is out of my body.
Exactly.
Fine. How about this? To end it off.
I know I can talk about the date.
Okay.
Went on a date with this girl. I met her at a party. It was great. Immediately texted her. She said, yeah, I'm kind of... Oh.
Time to take your birth control, Abdul.
She said, I'm kind of busy for the next couple of weeks, and I told her, that's cool. I'll check up with you in a couple of weeks. And a month later, I hit her up, checking in, and she says, yeah, I can do something at the end of next week. So then we had our date last Friday, and it was great. She's just really good energy, very warm person. And I do feel like I don't have a list of the things that I want in a person, but those are high up there. A funny person, warm, just I want to feel safe in a relationship. And I definitely felt safe on that date, and I thought things were going well. And yesterday, or 2 days ago, I got a text from her saying that she needs to take some time for herself, that she got into some shit this weekend and was very vague about it, and just kind of needs to take care of it. And she doesn't owe me anything. It's all fine. She can do whatever she wants. But it just kind of sucks. I was excited about this one. And now I'm back to the drawing board. I deactivated my Instagram, and I'm not on these dating apps.
She got you in your feels like that?
No, I didn't deactivate it because of her. But my Instagram is deactivated.
Allegedly.
And
when did you deactivate your Instagram?
Last week.
When did she send you that message?
2 days ago.
So you're telling me right now you deactivated it before she sent you that message?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So let me tell you what happened with her.
You're going to tell me what happened?
I can assume.
Okay.
I've
you
sent
can
that text
allegedly
twice in my life. Allegedly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What happened?
She's fucking with her ex.
Ooh. She did mention an ex that she was dating for a while.
That if a girl tells you I got into some shit, let me figure it out and I'll come back to you, I'll let you know. That means you're a nice guy. You're safe. Just like she made you feel safe, you made her feel safe. And she's still fucking on her ex. Like, that's just the reality of the truth. Allegedly.
Damn.
But girl, if that's not you, come on our podcast. Let's talk about it. I'll pay for your next date.
If she is a surprise date, if you bring her on as a surprise date and we have our second date live on this podcast, I'll give you all the money in my wallet.
He doesn't even carry a wallet, y'all. He uses Apple Pay.
That's true. I actually forgot my wallet today.
Well,
yeah, that's an update on Abdul's love life.
That's the update on Abdul's date.
Yeah. So hopefully I'm starting new. And have a date in LA. I'm going to LA next week.
How do you have a date in LA?
Just
Hinge or Bumble or Tinder?
Just life. I've been to LA a few times. I've met some people.
Where did you meet her? He's like, do I really feel like cutting all this shit
Yeah,
out?
I was about to say, do I want to edit all this out? I'm not going to, I don't want to speak on it until it happens. If the date goes bad, I'll share it with you. If it goes well, enough times, and I feel like I won't jinx it, then I'll share it with you. But I don't want to speak on anything that hasn't happened. I want to look like a fool, you know?
Why are you whistling through your nose? I can hear it in my headphones.
I can.
Ew. Anyways. Well, you've heard it here first, folks. He's single. If you are still looking for love and you want a chance with Abdul, please email me at deja21@gmail.com. But if not, if you want to just hit me up on Instagram, I'll do a free screening for you. STD, that is, before you meet up with Abdul. Thanks for tuning in to A Touch of Messy, and we'll see you next week.
I hated everything. All right.
Got you in the zone. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the